Alright guys, welcome to the channel. We're back at the Burnswick Cemetery, and this is in Glenna, Ohio. I'm going to get started. This is Fogel or something like that. It's Lee P. 1919 to 1999, and Alice M. 1921 to 1989. It looks like they were married November the 4th. I have no idea what year. I can't see it. Then we have Hennon right here on this one. Looks like it's going to be Hennon on this one. It's going to be Elsie. Or not Elsie, Mary. February the 6th, 1937 to June the 19th, 2020. It's going to be Ely, May the 3rd, 1940 to May the 15th, 2002. He was a husband, grandpa, wife and mother, all that. Then we have Dwayne Ostervan or something like that, September the 23rd, 1942 to November the 20th, 2010. Janice Osterman or something like that, August 30th, 1943. He was in World War II. Then we have Elizabeth Christine Thomas, July the 13th, 1923 to June the 16th, 2001. Then we have Thomas again. We have Michael, January the 15th, 1945 to 2021, and Mary, May the 26th, 1945. Then we have Ralph Wasdell Thompson. He was a private first class in the Air Force in Korea. June the 17th, 1931 to December the 17th, 2010. Then we have Everett H. Fortney. He was an F1 in the U.S. Navy, World War II, September the 18th, 1916 to March 12th, 2000. Hey, how you doing? Stupid camera and gimbal. I got sick of this thing. And we have Robert Mills Arthur Jr., U.S. Army, Vietnam, September the 24th, 1930 to November the 26th, 1997. If it starts acting stupid because of the wind, I'll end up having to get the old one out. But I ain't playing with it today. I don't feel like it. This is David P. Tepper or something like that. He was a private first class in the U.S. Army in World War II, September the 11th, 1923 to August the 5th, 2002. These are a big long row, so it's going to take a minute to get down each row. Then we have Higgins. We have Clyde, 1903 to 1971, and Rosedale, 1908 to 1965. They have faith in Jesus. That's the only thing I have faith in. Lois Meeker, 1942 to 1965. Then we have Higgins again. We have Robert C., 1929 to 2019. We have Norma, 1932 to 2016. Then we have Joseph H. Conklin. He was a captain in the U.S. Army in World War II, September the 23rd, 1913 to February the 19th, 1998. Then we have Hoffman. We have Betty, 1923 to 1995, and John, 1922 to 2005. He was in World War II. Then we have a good-looking stone right here. It's going to belong to Sexton. It says, "Tough are you now not tough. Though you are so far away, we will love you forever and a day. And if there had been another way, we would have wished for you to stay." And it says Sexton on it. And I don't know if there's any named or not. There is not. So that's it. Then we have Victor W. Young. He was a B M2 in the U.S. Navy, World War II, November the 11th, 1918 to September the 9th, 1969. Then we have Campbell. We have Raymond, September the 12th, 1935 to October the 10th, 2018. We have Grace I, October the 4th, 1936, together for 61 years. Then we have beloved Gigi, Mary Ann Ferguson Galloway, November the 7th, 1923 to September the 9th, 2013, dedicated artist, historian, and volunteer. Then we have John Wesley Cunham, Private U.S. Army, Korea, April the 29th, 1933 to October 26, 2007. Then we have James D. Walker, Lebanon Rose, September the 30th, 1959 to June the 26th, 2006. Then we have Walker. We have James Edwin, August the 31st, 1935 to December the 17th, 2002. Then we have Wright. We have Warren Wright, W. Wright, June the 8th, 1945. Catherine A., July the 14th, 1948 to February 24th, 2011. They were married September the 6th. Looks like 1996, I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure. Then we have Powell. We have Dorothy M., July the 26th, 1935 to April the 23rd, 2021. We have William O., January the 17th, 1932 to August the 9th, 2017. They were married May 1967. Then we have William Owen Powell. He was a captain in the U.S. Army in Korea, January the 17th, 1932 to August the 9th, 2017. He was a husband, a father, and a grandfather. Then we have Davis. We have Jack D., August the 29th, 1941 to September the 16th, 2004. We have Laura Nelson, April the 28th, 1943. They were married January the 28th, 1961. And then we have a rock here with somebody on it. We have Weeping Cherry Trees. Oh, I'm talking about the trees. There it is. I ain't gonna play with it. Then we have Lisa Jo Fenton, August 24th, 1962. There's a picture of her. Then we have Albert Burrell Fenton, July the 20th, 1937. There he is, if you can see it for the shaking. Then you have Alfie, or something like that, Albert Benedict Fenton, October the 31st, 1967 to March the 15th, 2010. There he is. All right. A lot of these has got pictures on them, guys. That surprises me. You don't see too many with them on our... They have a place for them, but nobody does it. Then we have Gertrude A. Goodman North, February 26, 1914 to May the 5th, 2006. I have no idea on this one. They're World War II. Then we have Graham Ham, or Garham, or however you pronounce it. John W., April 29, 1933 to October the 26th, 2007. They were married June the 25th, 1955. We have Mabel, May the 12th, 1933 to July the 23rd, 2012. Then we have Gaten We have Richard, July the 27th, 1936 to December the 18th, 2011. Then Marilyn, August the 19th, 1939 to August 29th, 2002. Married June the 8th, 1963. Then we have Abrams. We have Laura, March 23rd, 1935 to August 22nd, 2022 to December the 27th, 1961 is when they were married. And she was married to Joseph. December the 8th, 1919 to February the 14th, 1985. He was in World War II. And I'm gonna have to put this thing up, guys. It's too windy. I'm gonna finish this one now video out, and then we're just gonna have to take it off. I'm not playing with this. I don't feel like it. And we have Young. We have Zelma L. March the 7th, 1927 to October the 20th, 2005. And Victor W. November the 11th, 1918 to September the 9th, 1969. Then we have Crystal Lynn Young, December the 5th, 1960 to December the 10th, 1960. Rest in peace, little one. 5-day old. To Dad from Richard, gave all my love and memories of you forever. That beeping says it's not gonna work. It's gonna shut down on me. Then we have this one. Of course, it's backwards. You got to walk back and forth. Oh, I love it on this. This is Longhorn. We have Oscar, 1893 to 1950, and Bertha, 1900 to 1981. Then we have in memory of sleeping father, E. Leroy Mathis, August 13th, 1928. Then we have Joseph H. Jr. Conklin, June the 9th, 1942 to May the 22nd, 1966. He was in World War II. Then we have Conklin again. We have Joseph H. 1913 to 1998. Virginia R. 1919 to 1991. He was in World War II. Then we got Regale, or something like that. We have Charles, 1898 to 1972, and Florence, 1902 to 1994. Then we have Bird, Margaret, 1922 to 1999, and Ted H., 1924 to 1973. He was in World War II. Then we have Bush. We have A. Judson, October the 26th, 1943 to May the 20th, 2010. Christina A. June the 14th, 1943. Then we got Tapper. Oh, come on, you piece of junk. We have David P. 1923 to 2002, and Mary F. 1926 to 2005. He was in World War II. Then we have Arthur Robert Mills, September the 24th, 1940 to November the 26th, 1997, and Catherine, March 26th, 1944 to February 20th, 2019. He was in, I don't know, there it is. Then we have Fortney. We have Mary E. February the 15th, 1918 to August the 6th, 2015. We have Everett, excuse me, September the 18th, 1916 to March 12th, 2000. He was in World War II. Then we have Thompson. We have June, 1933 to 2020, and Ralph, 1931 to 2010. Then we have Carter, We have Esther, 1922 to 2011. They were married June the 13th, 1944, and Clarence, 1910 to 1983. Then we have this cool looking cross one here. It's a good looking stone. It's going to belong to this young man right here. There's a picture of him. If I can get this thing to stop and flying around a minute. Right there. It says, bud on earth to bloom in heaven. And his name is Bud William David Coleman. 1960 to 1980 down at the bottom. Then we have Betty L. Coleman. August the 9th, 1940 to August the 15th, 2015. A heart of gold stopped breathing. To shine its eyes at rest, God broke our hearts to prove He only takes the best. And there's a picture of that stone. Awesome looking stone right there. All right, let's move on. Well, we got Bjorn or something like that. We have Carol. It looks like 1942 to 1982. And then it looks like Paul, 1929 to 2014. They were married October 28, 1967, I think it says. Then we have Ostrander. We have Julie, 1941 to 2008, and William, 1941. He was in World War II, or he was one. Robert Lewis Huron, one of them was 1924 to 2009. Barbara Jean Huron, 1929 to 1976. Then we have Gino A. Matson. He was a private first class in World War II. November the 22nd, 1924 to March the 14th, 1983. We have Robert James Hall. He was a private in the U.S. Marine Corps in World War II. February the 9th, 1923 to June the 24th, 1996. Then we got Harriet J. Matzon, or something like that. April the 30th, 1926 to December the 14th, 2011. Then we got Carl F. Gant. He was a private first class in the U.S. Army. May the 22nd, 1921 to May the 11th, 1991. He was in World War II. Then we got Rael. We got Virgil, 1905 to 1985. And Elta, 1995 to 1993. Then we got William Arthur Gordon. He was an MM3 in the U.S. Navy, World War II. June the 13th, 1923 to February the 6th, 1988. Then we have John C. Westervelt, May the 14th, 1947 to August the 1st, 1972. We have Westervelt again. We have Charles E. Jr., March the 10th, 1922 to April the 24th, 2006. And Mabel Lewis, August the 19th, 1922 to November the 6th, 2000. Whew. Yeah, I know, you stupid thing. Oh. And we have Leland Ebenhard. He was in the U.S. Coast Guard in World War II, March the 1st, 1921 to November the 5th, 2008. And we got Hoffman, Goldie, 1897 to 1971. And we have Lewis M. 1895 to 1972. And we got Brong. And I can't read that one, but there it is. And there they are. Alright. Then we have Higgins. We have Mary Fay, 1919 to 2017. And Aubrey, 1911 to 1988. Then we got the Mattis. We have Charles B, 1934. Carrie M. Meyer, 1963 to 2012. And Donna, 1937. Then we got Gamble. We got Richard, 1926 to 1985. And Mildred J, 1925 to 2017. He was in World War II. Then we got John. We got Earl, 1897 to 1978. We got Helen A, 1904 to 1990. And we got Potts. Well, let's do the flying up here first. We got Robert Eugene Stretch or something like that. U.S. Army, Korea. March the 18th, 1931 to May the 29th, 2010. And we got Potts. Richard, September the 22nd, 1921 to November the 6th, 1995. Martha, May the 26th, 1923 to March the 1st. Looks like 1997. He was in World War II. And we have a beloved husband and father, Stephen L. Potts, May the 18th, 1955 to March the 24th, 2014. Then we have Eberhard again. We have Mildred, or Merle, I think. I don't know. 1927, that is Merle, to 1979. Patricia M., 1928 to 1970. They were married July the 17th, 1948. He was World War II. And we have Robert S. Cosby. He was a U.S. Army, World War II, 1916 to 2002. And we got Batchman. We got Michael L., April the 5th, 1949 to October the 22nd, 2003. Love Not the World, or something. John 1:215. And we got Batchman. Again, we have Helen. March 29th, 1927. April the 1st, 1999. And Lewis, October the 10th, 1924. October the 13th, 2004. Then we have, oh Lord, Zelma or something like that, M. Crabtree, 1916 to 1979. Zelma. We have Michael T. Davis, 1943 to 1987. He was in the service, is all I know. And we have Richard Allen Coe, March the 10th, 1959 to November the 15th, 1988. And we got James E. Harville, U.S. Army, Korea, November the 10th, 1927 to January the 11th, 1998, 82nd Airborne. And we got Bollinger. We have Betty, February the 2nd, 1928 to March 3rd, 2018. We have Lynn D, August the 20th, 1921 to August the 25th. Looks like 1999. Best I can tell. And we have Paul Valentine, July the 11th, 1958 to April the 21st, 1995. Valentine again. Richard Oh, here we go again. We got Richard S., May the 12th, 1926 to August the 22nd, 2016. Elaine, October the 1st, 1925 to November the 23rd, 2017. Then we got Jack L. Westphal. He was an SP-4 in the U.S. Army in Vietnam. February 24th, 1948 to April 13th, 2010. Then we have Arlie. No, Arlie C. Colson or something, I don't know. He was captain of the U.S. Marine Corps. World War II, August the 1st, 1923 to March the 8th, 1995. I do apologize for messing up there, sir. Let me see where we're at. I gotta end this video soon. This is driving me nuts. We're gonna be going old school, guys. I'm not playing with this thing in the wind. I don't feel good. I don't feel like fooling with it. This is Clauston or something like that. I don't know. Catherine K. June the 1st, 1921 to April 22nd, 2009. It says, Our Father which art in heaven. And it says, Art, August the 1st, 1923 to March the 8th, 1995. He was in World War II. Then we have Westphal. We have Jack L. February 24th, 1948 to April 13th, 2010. Lois A. December 26th, 1947. Married September the 8th, 1994. There's a picture of the two. He was in the Army. And we got Zipafar and Mary Jane, August the 18th, 1920 to July the 7th, 1997. We got Roger A., May the 18th, 1921 to September the 17th, 2010. He's got a flag, so he must have been military. I don't know what branch. I have no idea. You better judge. I don't have a clue. Then we have McLean. We have Doris F. April 28th, 1925 to August the 15th, 2021. We have John W. June the 17th, 1924, January 26, 2006. And I have no idea what the bottom of it says. Then we got Harville. We have Maxine, April the 1st, 1934 to May the 13th, 2018. We have James E., November the 10th, 1927 to January the 11th, 1997. And somebody left a wrench on him. So he might have been a mechanic or something, I don't know. Then we have Richard. Well, if this thing stops, we have Richard, somebody there, Kent Schutz. He died, looks like in 1956 or something. There he is. Then we have T. Ryan Martin, September the 2nd, 1979 to May the 28th, 2011. Then we have Janice, July 30th, 1952 to January 18th, 1990. Williams. We have Donald, March the 5th, 1931 to January the 12th, 1923. He was in the service. Plus, he was a local fireman, according to this. Well, if this stops for a minute. Alright, then we have Peggy Allen Wiley Freebird, October the 8th, 1947 to January 21st, 2022. Then we have Charles W. Archibald Jr., U.S. Navy, World War II, January the 16th, 1921 to February 24th, 2010. Then we have Cosby, and I can't see to read them, so I'm just going to let you read that one. But he was in World War II. Robert was. Alright, let's move on. I'm going to put this thing up just in a second, guys. I'm going to let it run till I get closer to my car, so that way I don't have to walk back twice. And we have Tommy E. Wolf. Looks like he might have been a captain or something in the Navy. World War II, September the 29th, 1916 to May the 19th, 2007. Then we have Statch or something like that, I don't know. We have Robert, March the 18th, 1931 to May the 29th, 2010. They were married September the 26th, 1953. And Irma R. Mason, October the 7th, 1928 to October the 7th, 2009. He was in the World War. And I have no idea who this is, but there it is. Then we have a bench with somebody on it. We have Chadale. Here on Chadale. Oh, you stupid thing. Elwood, March the 19th, 1913 to September the 7th, 2004. And Hazel V, January the 19th, 1917 to March 20th, 2009. In love and memory. Then we have Everett again, or Everhard, or something like that. Bessie, 1902 to 1992. Ed Harold, 1896 to 1984. And we have Everhard again. We have Frida, June the 6th, 1923 to May the 4th, 2012. They were married September the 10th, 1944. And we have Leland A, March the 1st, 1921 to November the 5th, 2008. He was in World War II. I'm going to do this last one, guys. Last two, and then I'm going to go get the other gimbal. Then we have Hall, Della, 1905 to 1984, and Edward, 1903 to 1973. Then we have Eugene Dunkel. He was a first lieutenant in the U.S. Air Force, World War II, Korea, October the 11th, 1921 to September the 4th, 2012. On him right there. Sorry, guys. Alright, guys, I'm going to end this one, and we'll be starting with a new video with the different other gimbal, because I'm not playing with this thing. I don't feel like it. So, yeah, please share, like, and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you watching.